This is an email that I noticed in my Gmail box on, let's see what we got here, September 5th, 2012. It says the San Diego police are directly involved in human trafficking and sexual servitude rings. And the date again is September 5th, 2012. And then it clearly says here, Ann Leslie Williams is the target. 9/05/2012, and guess who's protecting them? The DA's office, Internal Affairs, and more. This is their reply stating that they need more information concerning it. This is the noticed reply to that reply concerning how this individual wanted to know more about who's on the board of directors of the Citizens Review Board, and I believe that statement was made as a result of the Citizens Review Board being in the San Diego Union Tribune concerning how they're being bullied by the police and Internal Affairs to affect their decisions concerning any complaint. Now it says here, it clearly says here that it is understood that victims of the type of crime that Leslie Williams is a crime of are deliberately and intentionally labeled as being mentally ill or crazy or delusional or whatever. Now, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I went down to the district attorney's office on the 20th of February 2013 as a result of an email that was sent to them, and I'm going to try and get that email out while I'm talking to you, and if it's not on this particular video, look in the description of this YouTube video for a YouTube title that you can copy and paste into YouTube so you can witness the actual email that was sent on my behalf. Hang on a second, I got to put this camera down. So you can witness an email that was sent on my behalf concerning the district attorney's office. And, well, actually, you know what? Since I got this one out, let me show you this. This right here is a news broadcast, 2006 news broadcast. Well, this is concerning a 2006 email and a news broadcast that was published in 2010. And this is the news broadcast right here, okay? It flat out shows the title of it, where it says, "Stalked, Drugged, and Raped. Is It Happening in San Antonio?" by Joe Conger, Ken 5. Shows the posted date on February 17, 2010, and updated on April 20th. Then if you go to that by Googling it, you can see his transcript. You can see the actual news broadcast and then a transcript of the news broadcast. That's what I did. Okay? And this is the transcript right here. Okay? And this is again showing this. Okay, when this news broadcast was broadcast. Okay? Now, this right here is just a copied and pasted section of the transcript where it talks about Linda Johnson says that then there's the story of a bracelet that went missing and then reappeared in her house. Okay? This is a part of a copied and pasted section of the transcript of the news broadcast from 2010. Okay? Yeah, concerning the same type of crime going on in San Antonio, Texas. Now, John Hall is mentioned in this news broadcast, and he's all over the internet in reference to advocating for people who are targets of gang stalking and remote neural monitoring. Just stay with me. This right here is a copy of an email, okay, from 2006, October 24th, 2006, and this is sections of the email. It was sent to a prosecutor from Point Loma Library in San Diego on this date, okay? And this is just the heading part of the email. And this is the last section of the email where it says, physical matter, okay, does not disappear out of your apartment and backpack, which meant in the apartment, and then reappear at a location in your apartment. I said house because it was a flat inside a house. You frequently see all of a sudden. The statement actually literally says, physical matter does not disappear out of your apartment and backpack and then reappear, okay, at a location in your house that you frequent every day, which is what that meant, and how it reappeared all of a sudden in an area that you frequent every day after it was stolen. That was sent on October 24th, 2006, okay, and it says it right there below that statement, check around the Point Loma Library, San Diego. You never know what you might hear. That actually meant H-E-A-R, but it was spelled H-E-R-E, around the media room or after I go into the bathroom. 2006 email, same statement, me describing what was happening towards me and my property in my apartment, things disappearing and then reappearing, and then it's the same statement from the transcript from a lady in Texas who's dealing with the same crime. How a bracelet, then there's a story of a bracelet that went missing and then reappeared, and this is the date. And the only thing they're doing is making sure that I get no help. Why? Because a government employee was involved in the gang stalking and their security guard at Point Loma Library, okay, in 2006. Yeah, and the San Diego police were directly involved in staging the street theater, okay, in 2006 when I was out here at my hiking area. Yeah, which in turn directed me to go back to Michigan, where multiple crimes and sexual exploitation occurred for over 5 years as a result of me continuing to be a gang stalking target out there. Gang stalking is a nationwide set of template of protocols of behaviors. It's organized crime in the system that set itself up in every system in the United States. There's hundreds of thousands of targets of this crime all over the internet pleading for help, signing petitions, and no one can get no help because it's organized crime in the system that's making money off the property that's taken, even the children that are taken and placed in syndicated run foster home. Yeah, to be sexually abused and everything else, and so funds can be filed for in their names. They're tearing apart families deliberately. It's why they create homelessness of targets, so they can then claim the target's delusional as a result of them complaining about the gang stalking. Then what they'll do is turn around and say, well, this person's homeless, even though they're the ones who create the homelessness. Google homelessness of gang stalking targets and cross-reference it to landlords, property owners, post employees, mail theft and mail delayment of rent. The whole goal is to put them out on the street and then subject them to a high frequency amount of organized gang stalking around them. Yes, to get the target to complain about it, and they will even stage assaults, rapes, and everything else in order to make it appear that the police have justified reason to appear on the scene. It's a staged incident, so they will appear on the scene, so they can make a falsified police report about the target and the target's complaints. They take this accumulated documentation over time between the police reports, the doctor reports that they pipeline targets to, where the Medicare can be bilked, and then they take this accumulated documentation before a syndicated judge, a syndicated probate judge, and syndicated probate attorney to co-opt the target's finances, to exploit their insurance, and to exploit a target sexually in a syndicated run group home. That's why the homelessness is created to begin with. Look in the description of this YouTube video for cooperating material in reference to that email that was sent to District Attorney's Office and what transpired as a result on February 20th, 2013. Thank you.